But now metaphosphoric acid is the last one is left here. But I'll tell you that metaphosphoric acid means HPO3 taken n time, P phosphorus equal to plus 5. So we'll see method of preparations and we'll see the structure because it is a n time is obviously polymeric form should be there, right? 1 second. So metaphosphoric acid, how it can be prepared? By reacting or by heating a phosphorus acid. Previously phosphoric is there, but now it is a phosphorus acid. When it is heating with a bromine, Br2, phosphorus acid on heating with a bromine, Br2, right? So when they are going to heat it in a sealed tube, sir, it has to form the metaphosphoric acid. It will form metaphosphoric acid. What is that? HPO3 taken n time. Is it clear, beta? Here we will see how many POH bonds are there, how many P double bond O, how many POP bond. So just I want to tell here the n value if you want to take as a 3, if n value you take it as a 3, then HPO3 taken 3 times. So the HPO3 taken 3 times means it is something like this one, beta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, it is a benzene structure I have drawn here. But actually, what happened, PO3 is there. So on one case, I will get OH, POH. On other case, I will get as a O, and again I will get as a O. See, beta H, P, and O3. As it is there, HPO3, same way. PO, again I will get here as a one more P. Again, I will get here as a one more P. Now, based on that, what we can say, number of how many POP bonds are there, how many PP linkages are there. So directly we can say in this one we are having a 3 POH bond, 3 POH bond. We have 3 P double bond O, 3 P double bond O, and we have 3 POP linkages. I have not drawn the structures because cyclic form of the structure will get here, beta. So for that one simple I wrote here ki it must have a metaphosphoric acid is having beta POH bond, P double bond O and POP. But how many POP are there? 3. How many P double bond O? 3. And how many POH are there? 3. Right? So this is the only point to remember that will help us to get the number of POH, P double bond O and POP bond in the metaphosphoric acid. Chalo, take a screenshot of this one. Correct, beta? Then, but in this oxyacid of phosphorus, we should talk about the hybridizations of the phosphorus present on it. What are the uh, hybridization of the phosphorus in each oxyacid of phosphorus? That all the part we have to learn here now. 1 second, I'll tell you. But in this oxoacid of phosphorus, central atom phosphorus undergoes sp3 hybridization. That means it is in all the cases. In all oxyacid of phosphorus, central atom phosphorus undergoes what? sp3 hybridization means it is having a tetrahedral arrangement. It will having what? Tetrahedral arrangement, right? It will have the lower oxidation state +3, higher oxidation state +5, right? So again, we can say one more point, beta. Phosphorus at lower oxidation state, that is +3. When the phosphorus is at lower oxidation state, that is at +3, it tends to disproportionate to higher and lower oxidation state. So it is at lower oxidation state, it tends to disproportionate. Yeah, but it has a tendency to disproportionate. Let me tell you one example for you. Sir, in H3PO3, what is the oxidation state of phosphorus? 3 into 2, 6. But a -6 plus 3 minus 3 become +3. It is a lower oxidation state. No? It will disproportionate into higher oxidation state as well as the lower oxidation state. 4 into 3, 12. Make beta H3 na 3 into 2, 6, 9, right? 9 plus 3, 12, right? But oxidation state of phosphorus 8, 4 into 2, 8, minus 8 plus 3, minus 5 become +5, and here +1 into 3 plus 3 become -3. See, beta, higher oxidation state will undergo, this lower oxidation state will undergo oxidation. At the same time, this lower oxidation state, it undergo reduction. That means it is example of what? Disproportionate reactions. Means phosphorus at its lower oxidation state, it will undergo what? Disproportionation reaction. But in this acid, wherever the pH bond is there, sir, in this acid, in oxo acids, presence of pH bond, how about presence of pH bond have strong reducing properties. Sir, it have strong reducing properties. Sir, how you know what are the strong reducing properties? Let me explain you. Oxo acid mein. But they are asking H3PO3 and they are asking H3PO4. Among that, which is having a this reducing property. I'll explain you beta. Central atom phosphorus, it must have a tetrahedral arrangement. Hydrogen 3, 1, 2, 3, oxygen 3, 1, then 2 and 3 double bond. So it is having a presence of pH bond. So I can say my this acid, which acid? H3PO3. So it act as a reducing agent. But it act as, or it has reducing property. It has reducing property, right, sir? But in H3PO4, may check it here. Central atom phosphorus, it also has a tetrahedral arrangement. Hydrogen must be equal to 3. Oxygen is 4, 1, then 2, then 3, and then 4. It is a double bond O. Double bond O. So are you having anywhere pH bond? So what to say? In this one, no pH bond, hence not have, it does not have a reducing property. So this is another point to remember. Presence of pH bond will show it's a reducing property. So H3PO3 has the reducing property, but H3PO4 does not have reducing property. Is it clear? That means hypophosphorus is a good reducing agent, beta, right? Hypophosphorus, H3PO3 called as a what? Hypophosphorus acid has a reducing property, but H3PO4 does not have any reducing property. Example we'll see, beta. So really it show the reducing property or not? I'll show you. One example for this one. Beta, H3PO3 has a tendency to reduce the silver nitrate, because you know silver nitrate is in the aqueous solution, the presence of water. But it reduces silver nitrate to silver. Formation of nitric acid. Remaining H3PO3 become a H3PO4. Means just I want to show you. Its oxidation state +1. Now in the solid state, its oxidation state becomes 0. So +1 to 0, it undergo reduction. Sir, it undergo reduction because of H3PO4 का the So my H3PO will act as a what? Reducing agent, and it reduces silver nitrate to silver. Is it clear, beta? Very good. Beta, pH bonds are there. Next point. Presence of pH bond are not ionizable. Hence, basicity of acid can be decided by presence of pOH bonds, but not by pH bonds. So, example, I'll show you. Basicity of the acids can be decided by pOH bond, but not by the, because these are the acids, na beta. Acids are having basicity. Sir, in H3PO3, phosphorus 1, 2, 3, 4, hydrogen 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, double bond. Beta, how many pOH bonds are there? 2. From this OH, it replaces H plus. From this OH, it replaces H plus. So for this particular acid, what is the basicity of this acid? That is equal to 2, called as a dibasic acid. But in H3PO4, check it, sir. In H3PO4, central atom phosphorus will have tetrahedral arrangement. Hydrogen must be 3, oxygen must be 4, double bond 1, 2, 3, and this is 4, double bond. That means see beta, presence of OH, OH, OH. From here it will replace H plus ion. So as it has a tendency to replace 3H plus ion, so its basicity is 3. Tribasic acid, dibasic acid. So basicity can be decided by what beta? The presence of pOH bond. From this pOH bond, OH will replace the H plus, and this acid has a tendency to replace H plus. That means it will show its basicity. Number of replaceable H plus ion called as a basicity of the acid. Is it clear, beta? So up to here, these all are the oxyacid of phosphorus. Till here, we completed our 15th group element, right? Evening, beta, I'll start. I will see. Up to here, please note down this part. And now the other part is there.